talking about a true champion of the working man. I am talking about the dean of Chicago politics. I am talking about Mr. Dick King.
You know, I want to tell you something. I see these signs that say recall Walker. Well, you better recall a few more people than Walker in Wisconsin. Let me tell you what's at stake. They're about ready to remap the legislative districts throughout this country. And if the Republicans are in control of the Wisconsin legislature, you are in even deeper trouble than you are now. So you better get to work, you better do everything you can if you're from Wisconsin and help recall those Republican legislators who are going to have a voice in redistricting the state of Illinois. State of Wisconsin, state of Illinois too, by the way.
Yeah.
Right?
It's only a matter of time.
Now, why am I here? Well, I had a life before I was a broadcaster. I had a very young life as a worker. And I have been in a number of places without unions. And my first union was on a factory floor. I worked in a plywood factory and I belonged to the Plywood Workers of America. The next job, I worked through college. I was in a grocery store and a member of the Retail Clerks Association. Then I came to Chicago and went to work for NBC, and I became a member of the NABET, the National Association of Broadcast Engineers and Technicians. And I have been a national vice president of my union after and a local president. I have been at the table. I have been on the floor. I have been at the table, and I have been in arbitration, and I have been in mediation. The latter two was a real fight. Let me tell you what's at stake. This isn't about a budget in Wisconsin. This isn't about a budget in Indiana and Michigan and Ohio and New Jersey.
Control.
This is about destroying the power of unions. This is about a group of Republicans who have gained power in many of those states, and the fight is just starting. You know about the Koch brothers, and you know about Americans for Prosperity.
Americans for mass
You know that they funded the Americans for Prosperity rally while you folks were up in Wisconsin demonstrating to keep them from taking away your unions. They funded the Americans for Prosperity, a Koch brothers group. They say, well, he didn't fund much of Walker's campaign. Well, they put thousands of dollars directly into the campaign. They did, not he. And they gave $1 million to the Republican Governors Association.
Right.
And they put millions into Walker's campaign. So don't tell me there's no Koch brothers money going into this fight. There's a lot of it. And they have a lot of industries in Wisconsin. Paper companies, oil lines, coal mines, forests, you name it. So this is an attack on working men and women across America. This is an attack on the middle class.
Right.
If you are not a member of a union and you say, I don't need the unions, what have they ever done for me? The reason they don't need the unions now is because of the unions.
Right.
They don't need the unions because they've got the 8-hour day from the union activists.
Right.
They don't need the unions now because they've got child labor laws. They a 40-hour week and overtime for more than 8 hours. Unions earn that. Now those folks say, well, we don't need it. What's in it for me? They don't need the unions now because the unions help bring civil rights laws to this land. They were in the forefront of the fight for civil rights. Equal pay for women. Family leave. This is the civil rights issue of today. This is the right to collectively bargain is the civil rights issue of today. It is the law of the land. States are now trying to break the unions, and they're starting to do a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Although I think there are some legal challenges to what the Wisconsin legislature did. Now, I'm getting wound up.